Outside the White House, Donald Trump and Volodymyr Zelensky exchanged a warm handshake before heading inside to the Oval Office, where Trump promised there would be a lasting peace in Ukraine.
When it ends, I can't tell you, but the war is going to end, and this gentleman wants it to end, and Vladimir Putin wants it to end.
But doubts about Putin's desire for peace were underscored just hours before the meeting, when the Russian president launched deadly attacks across Ukraine, killing more than a dozen people, including an 18-month-old child. Zelensky referenced those attacks as he handed Trump a letter from Zelensky's wife, intended for Melania Trump, who wrote a letter of her own to the Russian president about the need to protect Ukrainian children.
It's not to you, to your wife.
During their last encounter in the Oval Office, Zelensky was dressed down by Vice President J.D. Vance for not showing appreciation for U.S. aid, and he was berated for not wearing a suit and tie. This time, Zelensky had on a dark suit and repeatedly expressed his thanks to the U.S. and to Donald Trump personally.
Thank you for invitation, and thank you very much for your efforts, personal efforts to stop killings and stop this war.
After Trump's summit in Alaska with Vladimir Putin, the U.S. president appeared to align himself with Russia, dropping his demand for a ceasefire and his threat of severe consequences for Russia if Putin did not agree to one, a point he reiterated to Zelensky.
But we can work a deal where we're working on a peace deal while they're fighting. They have to fight.
But moving from the Oval Office to the East Room, it became clear that many European leaders who had come to back Zelensky did not agree with Trump when it came to both sides laying down arms.
To be honest, we all would like to see a ceasefire, the latest from the next meeting on.
And you can be sure that Europeans are very lucid about the fact that they have their fair share in these security guarantees for Ukraine, but their own security is clearly at stake.
French President Emmanuel Macron said a trilateral meeting between Trump, Zelensky, and Putin would be key to ending the war in Ukraine, and that Europeans should also be included in the discussions. Following the meeting, Trump said he had already spoken to Putin by phone and was making arrangements for a face-to-face between Putin and Zelensky.